Good morning, and my name is Keyaine. I'm currently getting ready for work, so just work with me. I'm in a nonprofit field, so I do a lot of nonprofit work for the community. So shout out to Stand for the Silence. So this morning I will be talking about the science of emotional and faith-based coping strategies. And my general purpose is to inform. To explain how emotional triggers form and how faith-based strategies can be used to cope and heal. My ideas is emotional triggers stems from how our brains were past experience. With the help of faith-based tools, we can learn to manage and heal from them. And I personally agree with that. Because I started a devotional. I'm sorry for the word. I get nervous sometimes, but I started a devotional called Facing the Fatherly Wounds, and I like to do a lot of self-reflecting. And part of me getting into ministry was for the healing, to let people know that healing is possible through God, mainly. So I just wanted to give you guys a little background on that. Have you ever felt suddenly overwhelmed by emotion and didn't know why? I believe we all have. If you battle with PTSD, bipolar type 1, anxiety, those are things that come out of nowhere. Sometimes we just get sad out of nowhere. I know some people are easily triggered sometimes. Emotional triggers are rooted in how our brain processes past experience with awareness and faith-based tools we can learn to manage them. Today I'll explain what emotional triggers are and how the brain responds and how faith-based strategies can help us cope. What are emotional triggers? Define causes strong emotional reactions often linked to past trauma. Y'all, when I say that things that are linked to past trauma are so triggering, like me myself, I grew up in trauma. I come from trauma. So my biggest part of healing is to heal through my trauma. Journaling, writing, dancing, walking, singing, just staying in touch with God and doing a lot of self-reflection, devotions, and just sitting with those emotions sometimes can help. And I'm going to do a few pauses because this topic that I'm touching on is kind of emotional for me too. How the brain responds to triggers. Stress responses, emotional flooding and release. Faith-based coping strategy, prayer restrictions. I want to say Philippines chapter 4, 6-7 is really good. Journeying and worshiping, I know we just talked about that. And faith-based community, having a community, having a church home, just having a friend group, having that support can help with your healing. But you have to surround yourself around people who are also going through healing. If you stay in an environment to where you can't heal, you won't be able to heal. It's like the blind leading the blind. Emotional triggers are real, but we can learn to respond rather than react, which is definitely true. God doesn't want us just to cope, He wants us to overcome. So when we going through things, look at it as in a way as in, instead of, oh, I'm going through all this too. God, how can I overcome this? How can I take a step closer to you? Can you be my strength during these times? Because let's face it, everybody has hard times. It's not just in one community. It's in all communities and all cultures. Y'all, it is very, very important when it comes to emotional triggers, painful memories, trauma-based reactions, you can go into a fight or flight mode, and it's tough. But I just want to say, call on God. When I say that man is everything, that man is everything. And he will get you through what you're going through. Bible verses for healing, journaling, devotionals, just being able to sit those emotions and face them and actually reflect on it can just help a lot. And ask God for direction. But y'all, I gotta finish getting ready for work, and I want to say thank you guys for tuning in today, and have a great day.